Hi Pisces, welcome to your What They Aren't Telling You reading for July 23rd through August 22nd. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes out to House of Oshun. Much love and support to her, and hopefully you get a chance to stop by, check her out, show her some love and support if you like what she has to say. Also, this is intended for a romantic love read, but it may resonate otherwise in other areas of your life, such as money, career, work, job, love, of course love, but family, friends, that sort of thing. All right, Pisces, what your person isn't telling you, what is it? What is it? All right, Pisces. Hierophant. Okay. The Hermit. Okay. Three of Wands. This could be Taurus or Virgo. Emperor. Knight of Pentacles. Magician. Eight of Cups. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. Okay. I'm going to move it up still. Six of Pentacles. Feels like it's dark. Okay. Oh. Is it? Okay, well, wow, wait a minute. Wait just a doggone minute. Do you have to clean? Is this about you cleaning something up? Oh, okay. This is somebody that wants to stay put for a while and figure things out. They're going to walk away, but it seems like it's because they don't know how or what. They don't know how to do this, and they don't know what to do, and they're just needing some stability and control back in their life, which they didn't feel like they had before. Are they leaving in search of a relationship that would offer more give and take? But really, let's define give and take. Because it looks like they're leaving, looking for a relationship or someone in a relationship that would take care of them. Nothing wrong with that, just let's be honest. What's this Hermit about? So both, this is, I would not be surprised if both of you had the same opinion of each other. We've got the Emperor and the Hierophant. So that's about control and stability and trustworthiness and reliability and having faith and being able to look to each other to, as a reliable person and partner. So this very well could be that it was you never got past the power struggle. If this is a romantic love read for you. So we got the Eight of Pentacles, and so, okay, what's this Three of Wands about? Seven, somebody's saying that they need some time apart. They need to think about things. They want to work on a few things for themselves. And then look at this. We got the Three of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Come on. You're not fooling anybody. This is wanting to be sneaky about going after what you want. You got a couple of other options out there. So Pisces, your person is it's this Knight of Pentacles. Hold on a minute. It's this Knight of Pentacles. Empress, that could be Taurus. So we got Taurus. This could be Aries also. We got the Aries right here with the Emperor. What's this Magician? What's this Magician? The Hierophant again. So wow. This is someone, okay, so this, you know what, if they're Eight of Cups, what's this Eight of Cups? I was going to say, they're not telling you, they're just not telling you all of it. That's the thing, they're not telling you all of it. Because this is somebody who wants to work on a few things and do some soul searching, but then I don't like that whole Seven of Swords right there. Are they got other people already they're involved with? Nothing wrong with taking time to figure things out, but if you've already got a few other options in the works, then why are you stringing someone along? You know what I mean? Like, don't sit there and go, well, I just want to pull back but this isn't something they've told you. We're just dealing with what you think or assumptions and all that. So it could very well look like they're just kind of taking some time, but they're actually, this is, you know what? This is somebody that needs to be taken care of. And so they are not really presenting themselves as who they really are at first. They're kind of being sneaky and shady, and they've got a lot of feelers out in the water. They're trying to figure out who's going to meet their needs. This is somebody that wants stability and security, and they want to go find someone that will meet those needs. They do not have any clue how to provide it for themselves. And I laugh because that's kind of the gist of it. This is somebody that kind of lacks confidence, lacks faith in themselves. So they're looking for stability, and they really want it to be about thriving and where you two can grow as a couple. But really, I want someone to take care of me. That's kind of what your person is saying, Pisces. What's this Eight of Cups? So they're off in search of finding someone that can take care of them, basically. What's this Eight of Cups? They just need some time to think about things, and they really want to find someone they have a better fit with. Well, I'll tell you what they're actively looking, and they want somebody they want to find a better fit with. How about somebody they can look up to and kind of make into their sort of emotional parent and be taken care of by that person? Like, what? I mean, ew. What's this Six of Pentacles about? Sorry, I know this always starts off as like, oh, they want to. No, they don't. They really don't. Cancerian here. This is Virgo, Taurus, or Aries, Virgo, Taurus. Doesn't have to be any of those people, but you could be dealing with someone that has that prominently featured in their chart. This, again, wanting to find somebody who's going to take care of them. They could couch it as, well, I need to find someone that's a better emotional fit for me, but they have very little to offer, and there's nothing, no judgment, no shade, but the thing is that they're looking for someone that can make up the deficit. It's not that they're looking for someone that it has as little as they do to offer. They're looking to be taken care of, especially emotionally. This is someone that really wants to have the upper hand emotionally in the relationship. They want it to be about them. This is someone that's not being honest. Seven of Swords and the Moon. That they're working with obscurity or obfuscation. That's a huge word. That card kept coming up. They're working with kind of obscuring the truth. Look at this over here while I go do this over here. Don't judge me, don't question me. Oh, triggered, and they escalate, and then, things calm down, and then they're okay. But, I mean, honestly, Pisces, don't waste your time. You don't need to worry about this person. They've got other interests. What's this Emperor about? Nine of Swords. What else for this Emperor? All right, you're done. You're done, because here's the thing. You're both looking for security, right? You're both looking for stability and security and somebody you can rely on and trust. The difference is you're looking, your focus is on self-sufficiency first, like being able to be that for yourself. And if it isn't, it needs to be. But the other person is wanting the stability and security, but they're looking for someone else to provide it. So whereas your focus is on being grounded and stable and self-sufficient, their focus is on finding someone that can provide stability. And this is somebody that's really in emotional deficit. So it is about security and stability for both of you. You're self-sufficient. They're looking for someone else to find that with. And it's, people are people. I mean, they could be very open about it. Like, oh, seeking arrangement, that's fine. But this right here, the Moon and the Seven of Swords, that implies that they're being shady. They're being less than honest. They're not being truthful, and they're clouding their agenda. They're not being open about it. This could also be somebody that's afraid of being found out or discovered for who they really are, because they might not have a very strong sense of self. Lot of their behavior is driven by subconscious drive or things that are still affecting them from long ago that they need to deal with. And you are, if you're not done yet, you need to be with this person. We got the Nine of Swords and the Page of Swords. This is basically saying, you know what, you've had enough, you've taken enough, cut this off and worry about you and being self-sufficient. This could be Pisces or Cancerian right here, just saying. All right. You and this person have differing values and what you want. And they want you to be providing all the stability and security and caretaking right now because they don't really know how to do that for themselves. They're at a deficit. I don't think they fully understand it. I think that this is someone that's kind of having a crisis of faith. There's just not knowing how to life, or they really want someone to be supportive emotionally, but it really feels like it's more than that. It's somebody that's just so, life's kind of confusing for them right now, so they don't really know what they're going to be doing from one day to the next. So they also want someone to kind of provide for them while they kind of figure things out. They're really in deficit emotionally, and that's affecting their ability to work and provide for themselves. So just be careful, Pisces. You don't really want this back with this person. You don't want this situation back. And they might be saying, you know, I just need to figure some things out and do some soul searching. But what they're really doing is they want to go find somebody that can take care of them emotionally and financially. What else for Pisces? Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this is someone that is kind of, if I may, kind of basic. They offer very little. They might be on a sojourn, you know, to say, oh, I want to work on some things. I want to figure myself out, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I also think what they're not telling you is that they want to be taken care of, because they have no clue how to provide that for themselves. They don't feel like, they're kind of feeling adrift. And so this whole soul searching thing is really about finding someone that, you know, they might have thought, you know, I just feel like we're kind of stuck and I want something where I feel really fulfilled and connected emotionally with someone else. The formula for that is doing things for yourself, providing security and stability for yourself, and then you have a sense of self-worth because of that. But they're not there yet, fine. But what they're really looking for is someone to provide for them emotionally, but to them, providing for them emotionally also translates to providing for them financially and kind of taking care of them. That makes them feel fulfilled and safe emotionally. So there's another part of that. And the thing is, they already have many tentacles out there fishing around for their next person, because they don't have much to offer, so they need to be provided for. And if they're letting go of you, they want to make sure they have a firm grasp on somebody else. What else for Pisces? What else for Pisces? Resistance. Yeah, you need to not, perhaps you are not thinking of getting back together with this person, Pisces, but if you are, you two are not on the same page. You're going to be met with resistance, but I also think this is about you resisting because they're not being honest with you. This is about being taken care of. This is somebody that can't either provide for themselves, or they're not really interested in providing much to the relationship. They want to be mothered. They want to, look at this Queen of Cups and the Empress. They want to be taken care of. They might couch that under the guise of, well, I want someone I emotionally connect with. How about you become self-sufficient and provide for yourself and start there? But okay, you go look for your parent. That's fine. And this also was achievement. So they're looking for a high achiever. This is about someone finding connection and purpose, or purpose and achievement through connection. So, yeah, Pisces, no, not with this person. You got, no, just no. What else for Pisces? You know, it's funny. Well, it's not funny, but it's like, okay, yeah, no shade or judgment up to a certain point. But then when it becomes blatant and flagrant, it's like, come on. Like, just, ugh. Huh? No, you won't. I vote no. If I get a say, I vote no. It says we will be together again. Yeah, we will be together again. I hope not. I really hope not. I don't think this person needs more time to figure things out. I think you know what I think. Yeah. Okay. What else for Pisces? What do I need to tell Pisces? We need a negative Nelly over here. This is Eeyore Tarot. What else for Pisces? Okay, so we got the Six of Cups and we've got the Three of Cups. So this is, I'm surprised Judgment didn't show up, but because I feel like part of this is about somebody's issues from the past. And we got the three. This is reunion, so I mean, maybe, you know, screw me. What do I know? This is reunion here. We will be together again, and this is reunion. So a reunion with somebody from the past, or someone's past issues affecting their ability to connect. So life is a party, because there's no getting past having just fun and that kind of indulgent type of behavior, because there's past issues that quite possibly still need to be dealt with. Or again, this is someone that you're going to run into from your past, and there's going to be a reunion of sorts. As far as being together, if I get a say, if I can vote, I vote no. I feel like you might have outgrown this person. Okay. All right, Pisces. I hope this was helpful. I'm sorry. I wish it was better news. I hope though that you continue with this, because this is you being in control of yourself. And having dominion over your life, being solid, stable, and trustworthy, which is why this person wants you and wants from you, because you're a very good provider, you're reliable, you're stable, you're in control, you can handle just about anything thrown at you and you make it work. They need that, because they're looking, this is self-sufficiency, this is looking for someone else to provide that. So there's always a balance, right? But I just don't think it's a good fit. I think you deserve better. My 2 cents. All right, so I hope this was helpful, and I hope you keep on keeping on, and I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.